Hi everyone. So let's start today's video and the analysis for today's stock market action. Again, a very tough day for the traders. Uh, See, I've been mentioning in my videos. In fact, I mentioned last day also, yesterday also. Nifty is looking very bearish. Nifty is looking weak, and because of Nifty, Bank Nifty is also looking weak, and the similar trend will follow into the broader markets also. कल भी हमारी ये बात हुई थी कि निफ्टी इज क्लोजिंग बिलो 100 डे मूविंग एवरेज एंड 20 डे मूविंग एवरेज. उसके बाद उसने अपना जो फ्राइडे का लो था उसको टेस्ट किया, उसके नीचे हम बंद हुए एंड द मार्केट वॉज गोइंग विद द शॉर्ट्स इनटू अ बिग इवेंट. दैट इटसेल्फ शोड कि मार्केट को कॉन्फिडेंस है कि अगर फेड 0.5% रेट कट करते भी हैं, वो जो भी कमेंट्री करते हैं, हमें तो यहाँ पे आके इंडिया में बेचना ही है. दैट इज वाई द प्राइस एक्शन फॉर यस्टरडेज निफ्टी वॉज नॉट गुड, मार्केट वॉज नॉट गुड. और फेड ने जो एक्शन किया, इट वॉज एक्चुअली नॉट सरप्राइजिंग, इट वॉज ऑन द मार्केट लाइन्स. सो फेड ने 0.5% का रेट कट किया विच एवरीबॉडी वाज एक्सपेक्टिंग. 99% एक्सपेक्टेशन था कि वो एक रेट कट आएगा. ये भी एक्सपेक्टेशन था, कल हम जो बात कर रहे थे कि उनकी हॉकिश कमेंट्री आएगी. दैट ऑल्सो हैपेंड, बट इट वॉज टू हॉकिश. ही टोल्ड दैट नेक्स्ट ईयर वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग ओनली 2 रेट कट्स. पहले मार्केट को 4 रेट कट्स का एक्सपेक्टेशन था, बट जो उन्होंने डॉट प्लॉट बनाया वहां पे 2 रेट कट्स का अब प्रिडिक्शन दिख रहा है वहां पे. सो एंड दैट इज ऑल्सो नॉट कमिंग वेरी फास्ट. सो एक तो कम रेट कट्स एंड दैट ऑल्सो वेरी स्लो. So probably we'll not see any rate cut in January. This is again we discussed yesterday also. शायद अब मार्च में भी रेट कट ना आए, बिकॉज ट्रम्प विल बी टेकिंग ऑफिस एंड विल बी अनाउंसिंग इन सैंक्शंस एंड ऑल. तो द रेट कट विल बी स्लो एंड विल बी लेस इन नंबर. ये मार्केट ने बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं किया और एक सेल ऑफ, शार्प सेल ऑफ हमको यूएस मार्केट में नजर आया कल. एंड डाउ ऑलमोस्ट dropped 2.6%, around 1100 points. S&P and Nasdaq also fall around 3%. Massive fall. Dow, though, if we see now, it has almost reached to a place where we started the momentum after Trump's victory. So it has given all the gains. So yesterday Dow has closed in red for consecutive 10 days, which has happened after 1974 or 1978, so after 40 years. So that is the condition of the US market as of now. आई थिंक मार्केट ने कल एक शार्पर रिस्पॉन्स दिया फेड की जो कमेंट्री है उसके ऊपर. बट डाउ विल और द मार्केट विल अगेन फोकस ऑन द ट्रम्प whatever he has told during his election rally. So he'll put sanctions on China. He'll do the rate cuts, rate cuts, and what I mean is he'll do the corporate tax cuts, which will help the company's profits and all. And he will put the US first. So market will now focus on the profits of the companies with the announcements of Trump. मार्केट विल ऑल्सो ट्राई टू फिगर इन कि बॉन्ड यील्ड्स ऊपर रहेंगे, डॉलर इंडेक्स ऊपर रहेगा, इन्फ्लेशन भी ऊपर रहेगा और रेट कट्स नहीं आएंगे. सो मार्केट विल नाउ ट्राई टू फॉर्म अ न्यू इक्विलिब्रियम. मार्केट विल नाउ ट्राई टू फाइंड अ बैलेंस बिटवीन ग्रोथ एंड ऑल दीज पैरामीटर्स. सो अब वहां पे सिर्फ ग्रोथ नहीं होगा, वहां पे इस ग्रोथ के साथ ये नेगेटिव पैरामीटर्स भी रहेंगे. सो देयर विल ऑलवेज बी एन अपसाइड. मार्केट यहां से हो सकता है बाउंस बैक करे. आज भी अगर मार्केट क्लोज के टाइम पे हम देखें तो डाउ फ्यूचर्स वाज स्टिल इन ग्रीन. इनफैक्ट इट वाज 150 पॉइंट्स अप फॉर डाउ फ्यूचर्स एंड आई थिंक अराउंड 70 ऑड पॉइंट्स फॉर नैस्डैक. सो इट इज लुकिंग फॉर अ बाउंस और जनरली ये होता भी है आफ्टर द पावल स्पीच. जो मार्केट गिरते हैं या बढ़ते हैं इन 1 or 2 days to come to their new normal. बट इफ इट इज द ब्रॉडर एस्पेक्ट, तो मार्केट्स के अंदर एक अपसाइड जरूर होगा बिकॉज ऑफ ट्रम्प एक्शंस, बट इट विल ऑलवेज रिमेन कैप्ड बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल दीज नेगेटिव फैक्टर्स. जो बॉन्ड यील्ड्स हैं, दिस डॉलर इंडेक्स एंड ऑल दिस थिंग, बिकॉज इट विल नॉट अलाउ द रिस्कियर एसेट्स व्हिच इज द स्टॉक मार्केट्स टू हैव अ लॉन्ग गो. सो दिस इज अबाउट यूएस मार्केट्स. यूएस मार्केट्स का एक्शन हमारे यहाँ दिखाई दिया एज इट इज. वी ओपन लो एंड आफ्टर दैट वी ट्रेवल्ड इन द सेम रेंज. इन द मॉर्निंग डाउ फ्यूचर्स वर ऑलमोस्ट फ्लैट, नेस्डैक वाज इन नेगेटिव, तो हम उसी हिसाब से रिएक्ट किए मॉर्निंग में. बट आफ्टर दैट सिंस वो स्लोली टर्न इनटू ग्रीन, तो हमारी भी रिकवरी वहां पे 100 पॉइंट्स की निफ्टी पे और अराउंड 200-250 पॉइंट्स ऑन द बैंक निफ्टी हैपेंड एंड वी ट्रेवल्ड इन द सेम रेंज टुडे. आज कोई वो स्टॉप लॉस हंटिंग वाला एक्शन नहीं हुआ फ्रॉम द एफआईज और द प्रॉप डेस्क एंड दैट इज व्हाई वी क्लोज्ड इन वेरी सिमिलर रेंज. जो रिकवरी आई है that has happened because of US market futures. Let's see how it pans out today, and we'll see what to do tomorrow. As of now, Nifty is still looking weak. Bank Nifty is still looking weak. अगर bounce आता भी है तो I don't think we'll be moving too much forwards. This December series is now looking that it will also close negative. So October series was negative, November series was negative. We have started on the closing basis 23,900, I think, with the December series. We are just closing on the verge of it. According to me, considering that the holiday season is there, and with all these negatives and all those things, and probably our earnings are also not looking very good. So I think the summer series will also be subdued or probably negative or just around this, and we cannot see. I don't expect any big action in the balance trading days of December series. So this is how our markets are placed. Broader markets relatively performed well. Morning में we had a sharp sell off in small cap mid caps also, but वहाँ एक अच्छी decent recovery आई, and I think the cuts that we got in small cap and mid cap is still decent, around 0.5% for small cap and 0.3% for mid cap, which is probably decent considering the sharp sell off which happened in Bank Nifty and Nifty and in the US markets. एक डिसीजन जापान का भी था. Yesterday I talked about that they have a policy and everybody is expecting कि वहाँ पे एक neutral stance रहेगा, and there will nothing, no change in the interest rate. That is what has happened. They were steady in the interest rates were kept steady for Japanese markets also, and that's one more fear is behind us now from Japanese market. So US market actions happened, and Japanese policymakers or the bankers actions also happened. RBI policy is also behind us now. So all those big trends are behind us. We saw some interest rate cuts from all the Saudi country, but those are too small to be discussed. One more news came after the market hours that Russia is ready to do anything, whatever US says, to improve the relation with US. It's a big statement. That is why we see that nothing is happening from Russia and Iran in Syria. I think US and Turkey, along with Israel, should take a hold on the government on Syria now. I don't think Russia and Ukraine war will also continue after the Trump takes chair. Russia is actually wanting the relations to become normal with the US, which also means that China and Russia ally, they have been working as ally partners, will slightly be distanced. So China will probably US will say that you have to distance yourself from China, and that is what Russia will do. So China will become alone, and that will have its own repercussions now because if US put sanctions on China, China have two choices: either it reciprocates and goes for a trade war, or it also comes on negotiation table with US and says, okay, let's do a negotiation and let's do a win-win situation. Something I give up, something you take away, and probably you reach to a conclusion. That might happen. So we'll wait and see how China reacts. But as of now, China is looking alone, and that's not good for China. They cannot be aggressive now in their policies, and US will continue to take hold on China and Russia now. So probably US is becoming too big now to they become just too big, and they will probably rule all the games of the world now. So in our markets, I think it is still hold. I will not suggest to take very aggressive buying from these levels. Yesterday I told that we'll try to find the bottoms of Nifty, Bank Nifty, other things where we should do staggered buying. I will still say that my feeling is that let's still keep the buying on hold. Whatever positions you have, just try to remain in those positions and wait for recoveries and all. But as of now, the markets are not looking great to commence the buying. I think December should get closed. Let's see how the earnings pan out for January series, and then probably we should take a call. The numbers and the indicators are not looking good for a domestic setup as well. So global, which was supporting us for so much time, US markets were closing very strong for last one and a half month after the Trump victory. They also started giving up. So global is not looking good. Our internal factors are not good. According to me, we might see some more downside. See, nobody knows what will happen in the market and what market will pick up the clue from here. But according to me, the market should still remain subdued. I would not suggest any fresh buying from here. If you have profits in mid cap and small caps, I don't think you will have profits in large cap, they have strongly underperformed. Try to book some profits in mid cap and small cap and keep coming on cash. If the numbers will not be good for Q3 quarter, then we'll see some sell off in mid cap and small caps. Even if we don't see a sell off, the cash you can utilize for some sectors or some companies which will have very bad results but good commentary for future. So there you can invest. I'll be giving those names in the earnings season. So probably we can have that kind of strategy as well. As of now, my take would be on the markets to keep steady, not to have aggressive buying positions, and keep your buying interest on hold. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much.